Alright, what's going on YouTube? Today we're going to be taking a look at Wailmer in the Great League Remix Cup. Now I've actually been working on this Wailmer for a while. I've been trying to get enough XL candies to power it up for Ultra League because as it so happens, at level 51, this is the rank 1 Ultra League Wailord, but I decided while I'm powering it up, may as well run it in Great League Remix. Now before we hop in the battles, it is currently thunderstorming right now, so if you hear a bit of thunder in the background, just don't pay it any mind. Hopefully my mic doesn't pick it up. So today I have 4 battles from a set that I did with Wailmer. For some reason I lost the 5th battle. I don't really have it, but I figured, this can be just a quick little fun video. It's okay that I only have 4 battles. I would not recommend using this team or this Pokemon. This just happened to be the best set I had out of a bunch of failed sets. Surprise! Guess who's actually got a setup now? Kind of. I mean, listen, okay, I know it looks ugly, but you have no idea how long I spent putting this thing up. And I figured, you know what? Better to have it than to not have it, right? We got the movesets, we got the IVs, we got the models of the Pokemon just hanging out there on the left side. Wailmer's clipping a little bit into the IVs. Like, we don't worry about that. You can see, the point is, you can see it, the information is there, and even though it looks kind of ugly, listen, I don't have much to work with, okay? I'm not very talented at making designs, so hopefully this is fine, right? All right. So initially, I did try running this team with Blastoise instead of Jellicent, because I hate using Jellicent, but there were too many Poliwraths, too many Core Breakers. I needed Jellicent to round out this team, because I am using a Great League Wailmer after all. Now surprisingly, this thing actually has like a decent moveset, you know, Water Gun, Scald, Body Slam, and its bulk isn't too shabby either. So we're gonna see if we can get some good wins here. Now Dragonair are gonna be going for the Body Slam. We want to get rid of this thing because it resists Water Gun, and we don't want our Wailmer lined up on that, so let's see if I decide to end up double shielding. Gonna let it go, knowing I can survive the Aerial Ace and able to reach the Body Slam here. This Body Slam is gonna do a nice amount of chip damage. And let's see, can we get the farm down? We are able to get the farm down and win switch advantage. Now let's see what comes in. Oh my goodness, thank goodness we won switch advantage. We can avoid getting our Jellicent locked onto this Obstagoon. We can bring in the Wailmer, and I just need to get this thing as low as possible. So I'm probably going to be going for the Body Slam after building up to the Scald. Yep, that is what we're doing. And these counters are starting to add up. I'm not quite in Night Slash range yet, but let's see here. Ooh, it's going to be close. I'm deciding to let it go. Can I get to the Body Slam before going down? Wailmer, can it get there? It gets there on 1 HP, literally surviving the counter at the last second to get that Body Slam and taking out the Obstagoon. That is massive because it is a Shadow Gligar in the back and we have the Jellicent. Now, this Gligar, I don't know if Dig is enough to KO after the wing attacks, but I'm deciding, I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna have to take a move anyway, so we're gonna no shield that and just start spamming out these surfs. One surf doesn't KO the Gligar, but it sure comes close. And I believe we will be able to outpace to the next surf even before they get to 2 more moves. Let's see. Yeah, I believe I have the surf right now, and I think they're close to a second move, but I don't think they have it. We're gonna click the surf, and yep, they're not at the move yet. This surf will be taking out the Gligar, and that is gonna be a good first game. You know, Wailmer put in some good work there. Let's see if it can continue. Alright, hopping in the second battle, we have a Hypno. Interesting pick from the opponent. I was thinking they were going to be running Thunder Punch and Shadow Ball, so I'm like, okay, I can stay in here, maybe play out the Zero Shield. Because which Hypno is going to go for a Shadow Ball and a Shadow Dragonair? Look at these confusions. Confusions alone, I'm already below half health, so I'm thinking, okay, I can live a Thunder Punch here and get to another move. Psych, they're running Double Punch. So now, I'm going to have to take a Thunder Punch on one of my water types, whether I like it or not. But I know Jellicent can tank this pretty easily. Oh, speaking of thunder, I don't know if you guys can hear that, but it just thundered in the background. Alright, going to be going for the Surf here. This should be taking out the Hypno right before they get to the next Thunder Punch. And thank goodness they brought this in, because I do not want to see this on my Wailmer. Water Guns being resisted is not a good thing. Able to land the Shadow Ball, it does massive damage. Now putting it into Body Slam range, I'm free to switch in my Wailmer, and the opponent responds with a Scrafty. Now why they didn't bring in the Scrafty versus the Jellicent, I couldn't tell you, but I could not be more thankful. Power Punch going to be boosting their attack. I'm not going to shield that because they did not build up to the Thunder Punch. Going for the Skull, that's going to do massive damage on Scrafty, and we get the attack drop. That is massive because the Power Punch effect now goes away. I'm going to shield this up in case it is a Foul Play or a Thunder Punch. But of course they're running Acid Spray. I now understand why they didn't bring in the Scrafty against my Jellicent. Anyway, able to go to the Body Slam here. I'm going to be looking to switch out and reset my defense drop because hopefully in the end game I'll be able to reach another Body Slam. I'm thinking about whether I should shield. I know they have a lot of energy, so I do end up shielding. Can I get to the Surf? No, they have back-to-back, but that's okay. I think Wailmer will be able to reach a Body Slam. Let's see, it's going to be so close. Wailmer, please get there. Oh, so close. The last second, Wailmer gets to the Body Slam. I think it's actually going to knock out. It does. Mantine goes down and Wailmer clutches the game. Oh my gosh. All right, let's hop into the third game. Okay, we have Dragonair into Stunfisk. That is a pretty good lead for us. In fact, our whole team does pretty alright into this, although the Discharge can hit super effective against my backline, so I'm definitely glad to see it on my Dragonair. Mud Bomb's gonna hurt, but I don't have to worry about it too much. Only gonna put me into the yellow. Trying to catch on their Mandibuzz, and I'm so glad that they brought this in, and that I do not have to line up my Jellicent against it. Body Slam gonna do some nice chip damage, but Mandibuzz is so bulky that it can just eat all this damage and force all of my shields. So let's see what I decide to do there. I'm staying in to get some nice Dragon Breath damage. Okay, Thunderstorm. Again, I'm not sure if you guys can hear that, but it is going a bit crazy out there. Gonna bring in the Wailmer and potentially look for a farm down here. I know I can survive any move from this Mandibuzz, and the Dark Pulse is just gonna do some chip damage. Going for the farm down. Mandibuzz on 1 HP gets to another move. Mandibuzz's bulk is no joke, and that is why I hate this Pokemon. Opponent realizes that I'm going to be throwing a move against the Stunfisk, so they're bringing in their Mantine to absorb damage, but I'm okay with this. Body Slams will chip. I'm actually deciding to bank a Body Slam and bring in the Jellicent because this is getting close to Shadow Ball range. But this is a tricky question. If this Mantine decides to double shield Shadow Balls, I could be in trouble here. So I have a decision to make. Do I bait or do I go for the Shadow Ball assuming that they're going to rely on the Stunfisk to close? And I'm letting them get off another move here. Maybe a mistake by me. We're over farming so much energy here, getting to almost 100 and throwing the Shadow Ball. I decide not to bait, hoping that they're going to rely on their Stunfisk for the win. And that is exactly what they do. Excuse me. Jeez, I can't talk. The Mantine went down after one more Hex, and we have so many Surfs locked and loaded for this Stunfisk. Trying to get to another one. I'm deciding to throw on good timing just in case they try to overfarm, which they do. So let's see, I believe we're 2 Hexes away from another Surf. Can we get there? We are going to get there, but the Stunfisk has double moves. So I don't really want to shield this. I'm going to let this go. Mud Bomb will be taking me out. And I know we're close to the Skull. Can we get there before they double up? Right on CMP! They just doubled up, I believe, to the double Mud Bomb. This Skull will be taking out the Stunfisk. And once again, Wailmer clutches the game. Once again, I have to reiterate that this set was the best set that I got out of like all the sets I tried with Wailmer, which was a lot. So yeah, Wailmer just put in so much work in this set. I had to showcase it. Anyway, we have a Shadow Swampert on the lead, and one Hydro Cannon from this thing is going to hurt a lot. Excuse me, I don't know why I brought up the pause screen there. Yep, they're just going straight for Hydro Cannon. They don't even have to bait because they know that a Hydro Cannon is just going to do so much damage anyway. I'm going to throw right before they get to the second one. Let's see if they want to shield. They don't. They let it go. I'm completely fine with this. They bring in their Ice type, and we're going to pivot out into one of our Water types. Shadow Ball doesn't even KO, so I can safely let this go. And they're going to go for an Avalanche. A bit of a strange play when I only have 1 shield left. Usually you want to force that last shield or get the damage. Now I'm going for the Scald, which should force the shield from the opponent. Yes, it does. And we get the attack drop, which is so good. I'm actually going to be going for the Body Slam here, hoping that they don't know my moveset and that they get another shield. They do give up another shield. Oh, this could not be better. And they are forced to Shadow Ball here. I will live an Avalanche because of the debuff. Opponent not realizing that they're going to get... Oh, they have... Dude, oh my gosh, I'm getting so excited I can't even talk. But they literally had to switch there, otherwise I would have farmed them down. So they're going to save the energy on the Frostlass, bring in their Sableye. and they don't have any shields left. I'm gonna land the Aqua Tail, and I'm just gonna shield this up and farm them down. And we're not even gonna show the Jelsa in the back. We don't even need it. Here we go, farming down, and you know what we gotta do. We're gonna go for the BM body slam just cause you love to see it. Why not, right? I mean, you gotta go for a BM every now and then. And that is going to wrap up these 4 battles. Literally, this set, I had to showcase it. It was ridiculous. So, I'm making a quick video of Great League Wailmer in Remix Cup. Hope you all enjoyed. Once I get enough XLs, probably gonna make a video on Ultra League Whale Lord, and I'm probably gonna be running the Hyper Beam. You know how it is in this channel. We love the beam. So, I hope you're looking forward to that. I'll get to it when I get to it, but hopefully with this new setup, it'll be a lot easier to record videos. So maybe I can make more videos quicker. That's the hope. But either way, that's gonna do it. I'll see you all in the next one.